Sup, Jason? How's it going? Sorry, I'm just getting everything set up. All right. Should be cooking. Morning, snapping. Morning, Jason. I'm in the tournament. Morning. Genetic Apex Wheezing deck. Good for you, Jason. Awesome, guys. Awesome sauce. Don't forget to check in, guys. Don't forget to check in. All right, here we go. Let's get this. Let's just get some music rolling. Get everything ready for today. You're almost done the set, Jason? Nice. How many packs have you opened? I didn't pull my Guzzlord yet. Only about 38, I think. Definitely less than 50, though. Dang, you've done way better than me if you're that close to finishing. I've been getting boned on this one. Been getting boned hard on this one. I've been not doing the greatest. Since Jason and Snapping, you guys are the first ones here. You guys get priority on first match. If either of you want to be on stream, let me know. Because that would just make it simpler rather than me having to look for someone. Sure, a taste of what's to come. Either one. I mean, to be fair, we could do one of you and then we could do the other one for the next one if you guys want. There we go. That's the song we want. So you guys decide who's first and who's second. I mean, the tournament hasn't started yet. Snapping, you can go first. I'm just getting sizing on the board. We're good. You're good. Don't worry about it. See if I can just clean up my filters just a tad. See if I can get my green screen just perfect without my t-shirt disappearing. Oh. That's the best I'm going to get. All right. That's where we're at. What are you confused about? What are you confused about? No, you just said that you're going to stream. Relax. Just means that we'll stream your first match when the tournament bracket is open. You must be hungover, I tell ya. Instantly go right to that place. Holy, the YouTube is just dead today. YouTube has been like really slow on views lately for the live streams. I mean, granted, we're a little bit earlier than we normally are, but still. I'm exhausted. Ooh, why so exhausted? You're exhausted because you were bowling so high scores yesterday. Oh. Or because you didn't sleep. That's a good reason too. Put me on a bowling team. To be fair, Snapping, you do really good on a bowling team. unironically. In one more bite, I'll explain why. Okay, so when you're on a bowling league, they take your average. So you'd play like 5 league games, and you'd do really bad. You'd do really bad. They'd look at your average. We'll just pretend that your average is like 50 points. Which means that you'd get a handicap of like something like 125 points. So what would mean... Why do you think that? For sure. Not my scores. Yeah, so it is because of your scores. So your average would be so low that your handicap would be like 125. Which means that if you were to play a game, you would you'd only get like probably 40 to 50 points, and then they would tack on another 125 points. So the thing is, since you'd be starting with like no skills, the more you'd be playing, the more you'd be learning, you would outpace how fast your average would go down. So it'd take, by your 6th or 7th game, your average is really mostly the same, but now you'll actually start to get better as a player. So your personal average would probably go up to about 60, 70, 80, 90, potentially to 100 in one season, because that's how fast you'd progress. But you would still have a handicap of like 100 to 125. So you'd be bowling like 225 point games. The first tournament I ever went to, the winner in the women's category was because she had a low average and had a higher handicap. The worse you would be, though, snapping, the better your average would be. All right, Jason, between you and snapping, if you're hearing me, you guys figure out who's playing first when the tournament starts. You guys let me know who's going first. You guys figure it out. We have 35 people checked in. Solid numbers for today. But remember how you like accidentally got a strike on your friend's account? Or like literally all it would take is like, your average would probably not have a strike, and then in a game you accidentally get a strike and then a spare or something like that, and then you're like your score would skyrocket. Also, my guess is that you don't actually know what a strike and a spare means. Like, you know what it means to get one, but you don't know what that means for your next frame or your next frame. How the points are calculated. Once you learn that, you start to learn how to bowl smarter. 35 check-ins, 29 ready. Getting some fun new stuff in here. I mean, that's the whole point. That's the whole point of all of bowling, is to have a good time. Welcome in whoever's here on YouTube. Being quiet, let me know who you are. I've also made a pre-populated message. I'm going to drop in all of the games at the very beginning before anything starts. So we'll see how that works. Oh, I should probably mute myself in this chat too.
Sorry, I'm just checking to see if I actually fixed this.
Oh, yeah, we can hear you. You're good.
Oh my gosh. So it's just updating my damn phone.
Sorry, I can't hear you very well. Like, I mean, you're loud enough, but over top of my gaming music, I can't hear you super well.
Okay, that's what I need to know was that my microphone's no longer blocked.
Okay, I'm just gonna throw myself on mute so that gamers won't hear me today on the channel. I can barely. Oh, Zelda, if you can still hear me, Snapping just said I can barely hear her. No, Jason, you do not need to be on the mic. Jason, no. I want everybody muted. Everybody muted on matches today. I don't want to hear you guys at all. Unless you're really funny. Unless you're really, really funny and comedian. But Jason, between you and Snapping, one of you will get to stream first match and one of you will do second match. So you two decide who wants first and who wants second. You two decide. Naturally, our luck, you both will be fighting against each other. But you guys figure it out. No, you're not, Snapping. I don't even know any of the words to that. How Canadian of me. Okay, fine. It's perfect. But you and Jason, you guys have like 9 minutes. Start figuring out who's playing first. Just saying. Figure it out. Don't make me do it. Don't make me get involved. I don't wanna. Alright, Jason, you'll get first match. So, you'll be first match on live. And then Snapping, once you're done your first match, if you're done before Jason's match is done, when you talk to your little person in your little chat room, just say the host asked to live stream. We're just waiting for another match to finish up. Hopefully I don't go against Arceus first. I would cheat and tell you the metagame, but I'm not going to do that. Wow, we're getting a lot of... Well, let's go take a look. Let's open it, and let's see how many people we're missing. Hey there, little creatures of Arceus. How's your day going? Prof, welcome. Tournament is about to start. If you want to get in on the tournament, it's now or never, brother. Tournament is now or never. Snapping, do you mind adding Zyre? Haven't heard from Zyre today and not checked in and not no deck submitted. Unless you know Zyre's not making it. And can somebody at Dark Crow? Can you message Dark Crow also? Or at Dark Crow in any of the things? Jefferson's checked in, ready to rock. Jason's in, ready to rock. Ellie's checked in without a deck list. It's kind of wild. And then Evil, can you at Evil say don't forget to check in? Tournament's about to start. Tobias's interesting. The winner of our last DCC is here today. Evo. It's like EVO. It's all good. Jefferson, hello. I counted 30 players with deckless and checked in. Yeah, I can tell you the exact number right now, Jefferson. Welcome in, by the way. Jefferson, if you would like to today, let me know. We can get you in on a live match. On stream. We can get you in on a live match today if you'd like. I'll tell you the exact numbers. 43 checked in, 40 deckless, 37 have pressed ready. Guys, don't forget to press the ready button. This is my first pocket tournament. I'm excited. Law, GG's, good luck. Thank you so much for participating in our first tournament. In our tournament as your first tournament. Congrats. Law, don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. Eve, welcome in. Quick reminder, get checked in. Eve, what's up? What's up? You playing today? I saw you hadn't either checked in or done your deck list. So we just wanted to get you some ats out there. Jason, so as long as you've readied up, I'll walk you through it. Emotionally, I'll walk you through it. It's not that hard. I checked in. Good man. Eve, you got your deck submitted? Everything's good to go? Eve, let's get you, if you don't mind, maybe. We're doing Jason and snapping as our round 1, round 2 on the live stream. Maybe Eve, we could get you in on a match on the live stream too, if that works today. I know you are usually pretty good at keeping the stream up, so maybe just keep in contact and we'll get you on the live. Young Ant, you're here for it. Perfect. Yo, oh. Last minute, everybody. If anybody has any last questions, last holds. All right, we're about to get started in like 10 seconds here. Letting those last people sign up. Let's take a look at the final numbers. 46 deck lists, 48 checked in. We're going to give it just like another 30 seconds to let those last 2 deck lists hopefully get in. 44 ready to roll. Guys, if you haven't pressed the ready button yet, please press the ready button. If you don't press the ready button, then you will not be in on the tournament. Don't forget that ready button. We are about to get started. All tournament inquiry, please put in the DCC channel. Still 4 people still waiting on 4 people to press ready if you need the reminder. Exclamation mark. All right, we are getting started. We gave everybody an extra minute. Tournament is starting. Of course, we have more people checking in deck lists that have not pressed the ready button, but we are only going to wait so long. Let's get started. Go, you are too late, brother. We've been waiting we're trying to do it all morning. Sorry, bro. You just didn't quite make it. Yep, you can just go on with your matches. You can get started on your matches. No need to wait. Let's all just get rolling and have a good time. Are we doing our matches whenever? Yes, we are. Gall, how you doing, by the way? Zelda, I'm sorry, Donnie, for the tech difficulties. Zelda, you're good. Are you still able to... I'll message you in a second. I'm just sending my big mass message out. All right, it looks like we are underway. We are getting started, people. Don't forget to drop Jason, for the sake, if you can hear me right now, you can always send them a message right there where it says enter message. All right. We are still waiting. How's it going, Zara? What is up? Welcome in, everybody. Thank you guys for making it in. We're just getting this off the board. Jason's supposed to be streaming, but it looks like their opponent might not be here. I'm just trying to help get everything organized off the bat here. Um, I love how Jason's messaging in there. Let's go take a look at what Jason's up to. It's been 9 minutes. How long do they have? On round one, guys, we usually are a little bit more lenient. We give a couple extra minutes. But I would say it's now time that we start awarding wins. Of course, the first match we pick and we get a no-show. Snapping, if you're missing. Well, it's always happened. It's always going to happen round one. We're always going to have people not show up. Super uneventful. Getting lots of DQs at the first round. It's just bound to happen. I'm in a match right now. Snapping. Good luck. Everybody that is actually in matches, good luck. I wish you all the best for today. It's always a little bit chaotic at the beginning, but we're good. We're good. We're just here chilling. We will get matches on here as soon as we can. It's more important for us on day one just to make sure everything's going well and to have a live hub for everyone to come in here. Oh, we started? Young Ed, yes. Dude, we started 13 minutes ago. You might be getting DQs as we speak, brother. Or not DQs, but you might be dropping matches as we speak. You should be on, communicating with your other opponent. Let me go in and check your stuff out right now. Literally everybody's in the DCC asking about players that are missing. Oh, Young Ed, you're very lucky. You have a bye. So you're actually waiting for a different match to conclude? So you're fine. You're fine. You're waiting for a different match to conclude so that yours can start. Right now, we are looking at the bracket. We got Snapping at a 1-win, 1-loss. Phew, don't worry. You're good. You're good. Sirius, who was our winner of King of the Hill, is down a match so far today. Hopefully it's not from a DQ, but it could be. Could be from a DQ. No, he's got some crazy time zone. Being from India. Is W126. Have these games started yet? Law, you do not need to be in the Discord, but if you have any issues, Law, Discord is the easiest place to get answers and or here on the live stream. So as long as you're keeping track of the live stream, then you'll be okay. You'll be in a good spot. All right. It's been 5 minutes. Jason, yeah, you can award a second win there. Let's find Jason. Okay, I'm just going to drop a message here for everybody. If your opponent has not got back to you, you can now award a second win. Jason, let's get you going here. I'll just send you a message because I don't know if you're listening. You're probably not, which is probably for the best. Oh, you are listening. Good man. All right, Jason, you can go to your next match. Go to your next set. I don't know how to do it on phone. I can probably look through the live stream what you're scrolling through. I think you just go to Coliseum class. There you go. Go to pairings maybe. Then go find yourself. You'll be able to find yourself in round 2 now. There you go. Oh, you pressed the wrong button. You pressed the wrong button. Actually, I think if you click the W2 in progress, though, that will take you right to it. Like if you click the yellow, I'm fairly certain that will just take you to it. Snapping. If you want to live stream, you can live stream. Jason, let's get you off stream for now. If snapping's ready to go. At least it gives people something to watch while we're chilling. We got 15 people here on Twitch. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everyone's doing good. How long should I wait before hearing back from my round 2 opponent? Good question. Give it at least 5 minutes after you say hello or like try to contact them. At minimum 5 minutes after you try to contact them, Law, and then let us know in the DCC on the Discord. I know you asked if you have to be on the Discord, but you do have to be on the Discord to get a prize in the end. So you may not need to be on the Discord right this second. Snapping, are you in winners or losers? I see a defeat. My guess is that you're in the losers bracket. I'll probably just open this. Let's see if I'm missing anything important. All right, here we go. We are looking at our first match that we've had live streamed. This is going to be round 2. I'm not quite sure if this is in winners or if it's in losers. But we are here, and that's what matters. Sizing is pretty on cue here. Do popsicles count as food? Zyre, yes they do. As long as there's calories in it, the answer is yes, it counts as food. All right, we got Cubone here and snapping. Game is just getting started here. 0 points apiece. I knew Donnie would be the right person to ask. Buttered toast, that's definitely food. Zelda, just a quick little, I don't have Discord on my screen this second. So if anything comes up and you need me, just be like on chat. Just be like, Donnie, look down. So we're getting a decent setup here. Obviously, Ralt's in the opening. Maybe not exactly what you want, but we get the energy on the back Ralts with the Rocky helmet. Definitely not a bad place to be in. This can be a Greninja, Snorlax, Giratina deck with mixed energy. It's got water and psychic energy. And that first energy going onto Greninja with the rare candy. So it's going to start tapping away on the Riolu here. Zelda, you're doing great, by the way. Just remember, try not to get overwhelmed. And, you know, just take it one step at a time, one message at a time. Where do I message? In the DCC chat, Law. In the DCC chat room. Second water shuriken goes down, and we are going to start seeing some big hits come down here. The real question is, will snapping be able to come out with Glade right now? That's really... And you know what? It won't happen right now, but we do see that there is going to be the Lucario. It's got one more energy, and it is going to start being able to do some okay damage here. And here's the thing, right? I mean... Even if the Lucario does go down this turn, it still buys at least one more turn for the Kirlia, the Glade, whatever's needed for the puzzle to be put back together. Sounds good, Zyre. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for offering to help. Zelda, don't feel bad at all to take help if needed. There is Zelda. It looks like there's somebody asking about 9 minutes ago and nothing. You can award a win for that one. There's 2 points here, but the Lucario, we got a Lucario with full HP, like doing whatever it takes to try and stall this out. Now there is one itty bitty issue here. Itty bitty issue is the energy situation, and not to mention that water shuriken does put Glade onto a timer. Definitely does. That's my game over. Whoa, Eve, you were already double eliminated? No, I can't believe it. Eve, I can't believe it. If that's the case, you didn't practice, brother. You went so deep last tournament. How long before they can record round 2 as a win? Yeah, so after we award round 1 as a win, it's 5 minutes from there. I mean, obviously, if somebody just comes in and they're like, I've waited 20 minutes and they haven't told us anything, then yeah, they can have both wins. Make sure general chat's doing okay. We're looking okay. Zelda, you're doing a great job, by the way. You're doing a great job. Stiff competition today, guys. It's Snapping versus Jefferson, too. Two of our very own players are fighting it out first round of losers. It's a sad loss, no matter what, on this one. It's a sad win and a sad loss. It looks like it is frozen. Is Discord frozen or did the game freeze? Snapping. Eve, if you're here in chat, what are you confused about? I don't know what you're confused about. Stream failed to start. You're good. Just play your game. Don't worry about streaming, snapping. Eve. Is table W26 even playing? I can check that. W26. I'm going to award wins for that game right now, Zelda. Don't worry about it. Eve. All sorted. I lost one round and got a free win in the next. So I'm 1-1 now. Gotcha, Eve. Eve, do you want to live stream? That's a good idea. Everybody should do that. Get the right names up. Get the right names up. Jason. Jason, actually Jason right now. Oh, Jason, you just won your game. GG's, man. You're still in the winner's bracket. You're doing great, by the way. We are motoring through the bracket today. How is Young Ant doing? Young Ant is... Young Ant should be here. Have games started. Can somebody at Young Ant on what do you call it? On Twitch? Young Ant, you are up right now. Your opponent is waiting for you. Your opponent is ready and waiting for you in his lobby, Young Ant. I'm just going to wait in here. We can get, honestly, anybody that is listening that wants to live stream their matches, do it. Just do it. Young Ant, waiting for you. I'm going to wait in your lobby until you get there just to make sure that you navigate to it properly. It's a lot of chaos, guys. I know it is. The beauty of day one on tournament. That's how it is. Sorry, what did you goof on, Zelda? Where did we goof? I don't feel like we've goofed at all. I feel like you're doing fine. Oh, for the stream. That's okay. That's okay. You're good. All right, it looks like we got Young Ant going. To be fair, everything is moving very fast. Yes, it is moving very fast. Oh, dude, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I mean, we did the best we could. and we've had some technical difficulties, so that's like more of a Discord issue than anybody else. So you're doing fine. I had the first match set up, and then Jason's opponent didn't show up, and then Snapping's disconnected. So you're doing good. You're doing fine. Don't worry about you. Okay, I think I've got Young Ant's match rolling now. Gamers, Mage, welcome. We've had some technical difficulties with with DQs and then of course the matches we got going, we had Discord disconnect on us. So we've been doing a lot of just keeping it moving, but a lot of keeping it moving has been working out good. Notable things, Jefferson and Snapping are 1-1 right now on the tournament in the losers bracket. Let's take a look at anybody else. Siraj, who is in the losers bracket now. He might be not here today, but he won the King of the Hill. Eve is in the losers bracket, but he did win his first match in there, so he's in lower round 3 right now. Tobias, it looks like, just got 2 wins, who was our winner of last tournament. Snapping, did you just win? Snapping, GG's. Snapping makes it to the next round. Good job. I got smashed bad. Hey, Jefferson, that's okay. You take the loss and you digest it and you come stronger the next time, honestly. It's your first. Is this your first tournament, Jefferson? If so, don't beat yourself up over it. You have to remember, for Snapping, for a lot of these players, this is at least their 3rd tournament. Not including if people have played any other tournaments ever. Okay, Young Ants match is finally started. Oh, wait, why does Snapping have 2 S's now? Good question. Yeah, my first, and I used a deck that was questionable. Jefferson, there's nothing wrong with that. It's, we're here about having fun, and you learn, right? Brand new set. How is anyone supposed to know? Mage, if you recall, is it upper round that's top 8? No, it's not upper round. It's upper semis, isn't it? Upper semis is the end. And lower... Lower 7? Is that what it is? Pretty much until there's only 4 players left. So that would be... For sure, we're playing till upper semis. Sorry, Zelda. Got distracted by dogs. There's nothing wrong with that. I love that. Honestly, to be fair, we had a decent amount of people just, Jason. Oh, has this started yet? Jason, if you're here, I want you to live stream. Hi, my second match was a no-show as well. They had a bye round 1 and didn't show up for my match. Jason, you're in a match right now. I'm looking at it. You have an opponent right now. Zara, wait, Zara, have you been playing? Oh, and losers won. Oh, that's so painful. We got to keep everybody in the same one so I don't have to jump around on that. Because now I have to reset my whole overlays. And stream failed again. What the heck? Streams are just failing today. This is the second time this has happened. Close stream. Watch stream. Let's see if it works. All right, Snapping, are you in the middle of a match right now? I need you to go. We need to do some diagnostics right now. If you're not in a match. We might not be getting any matches live today. Snapping, can you start live streaming just against a bot in lobby? Oh wait, it looks like, never mind, it looks like Jason actually is, or somebody is. Holy, this has been wild today. Alright. Not wild because of you guys, wild because it just has not wanted to work for us. For me specifically. Alright, here we go. We got Jason's match up here. This is game 1. We've just missed the intro and that's about it. It looks like a Charizard is hitting the board on very first energy. We did hear about this deck. It is a Wheezing deck. Snapping, we got somebody in. You're good. Sorry. We got it rolling. I don't know how we got it going, but we did get it going in the end. But it hasn't been like, this has just been like, obviously Discord's having issues today. That's the second match that we've tried to go into that just didn't work. This is going to be tough against the Charizard here. So, there is a Poison Barb down. Pokeball goes down. We are going to see a Poison happen, and it is going to be getting double hit this turn. So, 30 damage from the Poison. I could see the logic. Yeah, me too. I think it could work. Though it's really scary when you're looking at a bench full of 2 Charizards and a type Null on the back also. Interesting pairing there. Jefferson, I'm glad you had a good time. Stick around, chillax. The top 8 will be tomorrow. Coughing is in there. He's still poison, taking 20 from the poison. That cape is going to help out, though. That cape is very much going to help out. I'm looking at this objectively. It's a little scary on this side. You see a coughing up there with 1 energy, nothing on the bench, 5 on Charizard. Null, type Null starts getting the energy on the back line here for the GT. It's definitely going to be an uphill situation here. So that energy hitting coughing. Guzma going down. Okay. So there's definitely something here because of the compounded poison. Another Barb hits the field, trying to keep his opponent's poison this whole game. Well, you guys have seen it here first, people. You can kill Charizard with some chip damage. That's all it takes. The real question is what will come out here. The one thing we can see is that GT has nothing in hand, but it only takes 2 turns to get a Charizard on the board, so I'm not sure if the math is math in here. Hi all, just got off work, missed match 1. Do I still have a realistic shot? Siraj, you always have a realistic shot, brother. You always have a realistic shot. Keep playing, brother. Will we go to round 3 or no? Snapping, when does your match start? Or is it already started? And that is going to be the end of game number 1. Jason taking a loss on game number 1. Siraj, do it. In the tournament I played, I did a wicked losers run. I ended up going 5 wins back to back in my last tournament in the losers bracket. Essentially, it was Swiss, but the equivalent of a losers bracket after 2 losses. All right. You make me want to come. You're making me go check, is what you're saying, Snapping. All right, I'll go check your game real quick. It says 0-0. What? Sorry, Snapping. I don't know what you're talking about. Your opponent is still, they're playing, they're talking to each other. If you're talking about the L216 match, I don't know if that's what you're referring to. All right, we got a different looking start here. Turn 1 is going to Jason here. Lassus, Poison Barb down on the Darkrai. And Energy 1 goes on to Charmander alone. That's interesting in itself. Obviously suggesting that, well, it suggests nothing, I guess, because they get first energy. But they don't attack, they don't want to get poisoned. Open my free packs. There you go. We're all going to get some packs tonight. I'm excited about that. Snapping, I'm not sure I've answered your question, but your match hasn't started yet. Your opponent's not ready. All right. Rare Candy goes down. These Charizard decks are... they're nasty if they can happen right away. Second energy. Stoke is here. And 5 energies up. That's tough. We can hear somebody on... Brother, you gotta mute yourself. Well, let's just do that. Users volume 0. There we go. There we go. We're good. All right. Darkrai goes down. I feel like this is just a all-round tough matchup here. Nothing on the bench here, but, you know, Charizard full of energy. Not much can happen. GT. Perfect. Thank you, Zelda. Law. Feels great. Hey, Law, would you like to live stream? Would you like to live stream a match today? GG's. Jason is going to be falling into the loser's bracket from here. 2 losses there. Tough matchup. Let's take an update. Let's see what things are looking like. Snapping is still waiting. Magma is 1 up against GPP. Young Ant is in losers right now. Let's just make sure this is going. Young Ant. Would love to, but I'm away from home. Law, fair enough. Okay. I was going to ask Young Ant, but it seems like his set might be a second away. Interesting. I've been hearing more about game crashes more now than ever. Tobias is just taking lots of wins also today. Law, good question. Are you in winners or losers bracket? I don't know. Oh, Lawson. You're Lawson. Lawson, you're going to play until... If you stay in winners... You play until upper semis, but not including upper semis. So Lawson, if you win your next match, you're done for today. L211. Do you have a Twitter? No, we do not, Law. We have Threads, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Twitch. Great question, though. Law, I will say all matches, if you make it to the finals for tomorrow, will be live streamed. So, if you do not have the ability to at least, you need to be able to cast on Discord. If you can't do that tomorrow, that will be an issue, just letting you know. Snapping. At the rate we're going, I'm thinking you might be the next one live streaming. Young Ant, they are not here from what it looks like. I'm watching your match, your person. In 1 minute, you can award 1 win, and then wait 5 more minutes, Young Ant. Or I can award, I'll award a win. I'll do it. Eve, no! Cam, I gotta look for Cam. Apparently, might just not. We might have 2 people that are just like not here. Cam is here. He did play his first match. Zelda, if you wouldn't mind doing me a solid on the Discord in the DCC, say, it's CAM, actually, I'll type it out. It's fine. I got it. I literally have it right in front of me, so I can do it. I think maybe the 1 might not be here, so I might just award. I'm gonna look at because I think we actually DQ'd him on last round, so maybe he's actually not here. Or dropped him, not DQ'd. The worst part is Zelda and I tried to be proactive and tried to get her set up as an actual moderator on here, and they just didn't send the thing out. Okay, we're gonna award the win to Cam, because Cam actually has been here. All right. I took care of it. Zombie Dragon roar translate is to hello. Zombie Dragon, how's it going? How's your day been going? It looks like you've been kicking some serious butt in the bracket. Where are you at right now, Zombie Dragon? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. You just... Oh, we did Zombie Dragon just see you on stream beat Jason. Congratulations on that, by the way. Don't forget to drop a follow on us for Twitch. We do run lots of tournaments. We have members tournaments going on next month, as well as other cool stuff. We run King of the Hill. So if you're not subscribed on YouTube or following on Twitch, then you are just limiting yourself. Get in on it today, guys. Today, obviously, thank you everyone for chilling and hanging out with us. Appreciate it. I know I haven't had a lot on screen, but we're just, honestly, the most important thing is just making sure that the tournament goes on and moves forward. To be fair, we've had a lot of technical difficulties today. Anyway, I'll be back. I'm going to watch the newest Doctor Who's episode. Dude, Eve, appreciate you being here. That is awesome. Good job, Zombie Dragon. It's good that you've recognized that. Zombie Dragon, are you able to cast your screen on Discord? Do you mind casting your stream and we can view you on your next match with whoever you're winning against? Just if that pops up before Snapping's match starts, which technically that match should start pretty quick here. They're just taking their sweet time with their games. Donnie, the more I help with these tournaments, the better I get. Today's just been a mess. No, honestly, Zelda, it feels like it's been worse than it has been. If Discord wasn't screwing up on us also, this would be like you wouldn't feel bad at all. So don't feel bad. We're doing great. And to be fair, it's just more about getting you trained up, and then for the next time it'll be easier. Just to clarify on the rules, how long is waiting time for opponents to show? Siraj, let's go take a look at your set. You are, I believe, in losers. We were just talking earlier. Let me just take a look at your set and I'll get right back to you. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna type a message. You can award 1 win. Okay, wait, no. I'll just do it myself. Please wait 5 minutes. If he does not respond, give yourself a second win. Yep, I found you, man. Siraj, I found you. You're good. I didn't forget you, Siraj. You were here from our King of the Hill. King of the Hill winner right here. I got you, brother. Did you win? You can put the wins right down on the board, brother. Let's just take a look. Young Ant. Oh, yes. 5 minutes. It's been 5 minutes. I'll just give you the win, Young Ant. I wonder if it's part of why I'm having my mic issues. Zelda, it very well could be. Losses are only bad and wins are only good if you learn something. That zombie dragon, honestly, that is very, very well said. Very, very well said. Young Ant, I reported you as the win. Yes, yes. You have to win twice. You definitely have to win twice. If so, the loser, if they make it to the grand finals, they have to win 2 best of 3s to win the whole thing. Whereas from winners, you only have to win 1. No, snapping. You got to do it in the main lobby. You got to do it where we are. We can't keep swapping it. Thank you for listening. All right, we're going to get snapping up here on the stream. Let's see if this works, if we can get another full game out of this for you guys, for your viewing pleasure here. I'm very interested to see what happens here just because of how long those sets took last time. Zombie, you know what? We're going to be okay. I see you snapping. There we go. Cool. Thank you. No worries, Siraj. Zombie, we are going to do, it looks like we got a match rolling right now, so we might not need you to live stream, but just, you know, stay in the chat, keep us posted on what's going on. We'll keep you, you know, we'll let you know where we're at with this match. I do want to just, you know, Zombie Dragon, I do appreciate the communication. Usually we have to, like, force our players that get this high up that are not normally on our stream to, like, come in, communicate with us. So I just appreciate you reaching out and trying to making this a lot easier for us. But yeah, still get set up on Discord just in case, Zombie. Strings, how's your day been going, brother? How has your day been going? Let us know. Don't forget to drop likes if you are here on YouTube. And that's the thing too, Zelda, it's really just the very beginning that's a little bit more chaotic when we're trying to weed through all the DQs. Now that the DQs are kind of dealt with, it's like this is way smoother. Way smoother. Like literally everybody's like in line right now. What is going on with Magma? We should not be getting DQs this deep on players that have been here. Guys, the best I can say is, like, just communicate. Communicate with your peeps. If you need to go to the bathroom, just, like, be like, yo, I gotta go to the bathroom. Even if you're like, I gotta go and do something, I need 10 minutes. Honestly, as long as you communicate that, we're fine with that. Tobias, just in for blood. He is killing it today. Snapping, you're just having the worst of luck today. Alright, so it looks like, yeah, they're in the middle of another round. See, I don't mind waiting on that. If he lets us know, that's totally fine. We'll just wait it out, snapping, rather than trying to find somebody else to stream. I'm in a round. That's so funny. Obviously playing an Ursi at the same time, which is fine. I mean, it's what happens when we run our tournament at the same time as theirs. Valade? No, Galade. Galade is who we're playing today. I'm not playing anybody today. I'm not playing anybody today. Streaming in Discord. Oh, are you? Well, let's... Can you, which, Discord are you... Chat are you in? Can you, Zombie Dragon. Can you go to the one that everybody's in? Snapping, you may as well stop your streaming. We can get Zombie Dragon in there. I believe it's just called the lobby. If you don't mind. Yes, it's just called lobby. No, I don't want to stare at your chat. Okay, I'll go to... Let's see if I can get into here. Let's see if it works. It's, yeah, close stream. What are we looking at here? Oh, I see. All right, we got GT, who has been, this is Zombie Dragon, who just took out Jason into loser's bracket, playing the Charizard deck here. This has been on the winning side here. The winner of this is guaranteed into playing tomorrow. Big deal today, guys. Big deal. This is a big match here. So we've got a Magnezone, Tapu Lele, and the Giratina here. And we've got a Charmander with an energy up in the active spot. And going for the combustion. Obviously does not have all the pieces of the puzzle right now. Lol, my game just started snapping. That's okay. We'll get you on the next one. We'll get you on the next one. Maybe. Tapu's been pulled out. The other Tapu goes in, snipes the kill in the back there. Basti, that's what we're going with. Against GT. Basti up 1 point here. Just got to get those combustions down and just keep chipping away. And Giratina EX goes in here. It's going to have the 4 energies it needs, and it is going to start getting some kills on these Charmanders. Telegraphing the concede, but pulls the right card, gets Charizard on the board, and is going to be able to get stoked down. Now the question is it too little, too late? Always going to be tough with how much energy it requires with Tapu, and at face value, you know you're going to be taking a big hit from Giratina right now. Retreat goes off. Tapu is going back in. Energy back on Giratina. It just is a safer way to do it. You go in, you do 80 damage right here, and you're only sacrificing the 1. And going back to full health with the Giratina too. Worth noting. You know, it's one of those things that, like, oh, if who knows what the support cards are going to be needed to be played next turn, so... Lily goes down. This is going to help out a tremendous amount here. Lily goes down. We get that 5th energy, and we are going to see the steam hit the board. Giant Cape. There we go. And we are going to see GT fight back here. This is not over. Siraj, there you go. You asked me if you stood a chance in actually coming back today. Sounds like you've done what needs to be done. You've gotten the ideal situation. Pipe, how's it going, man? Welcome in. Welcome in, Pipe. We are running with the tournament right now. We are playing Zombie Dragon from the perspective that's GT versus Basti. It's a close game right now. Close game right now. And this, I think, might just seal the deal here. We're going to see 100 damage go down. And that full health Giratina just going to be safe, not going to be able to be Cyrus. And there goes game 1, GG's. Siraj, if you if you have a timestamp of a message, then yes, I'll go look. I'll go look. Give me a sec. Pipe, I can't believe rank started again, really? I'm not sure I would call it unbelievable by any means. I definitely wouldn't call it unbelievable. Alright, here we go. We are on match number 2. Match number 2, Charmander in the lead, Tapu in the opposing lead. It looks like first turn did go to Basti, and that means first energy is going to be going to GT Zombie Dragon. And no energy going down. GT knows the deck, says, you know what? Rather than even letting you get 20, we can't evolve anyway. Let's wait it out. Let's wait it out a turn. Probably a lot easier to also do that too when you know the progression for Steam Artillery to go out, as well as there is no Giratina on the board. All things worth noting. Pokeball going down, dropping a Professor's Research here. Siraj, getting wins for chilling. There you go. Type Null on the board. Rare Candy hits the field, and there is the Charizard. So, Donnie, is there a deck that's being used in your tournament that's doing good, or is it really mixed? Pipe, we'll have to let you know once the day it concludes or tomorrow. Right now we're looking at winners. So both of these decks have yet to lose a best of 3. So Charizard with the Type Null connected to it is not bad. So Charizard, 4 energies here, takes 80 damage. That's a big hit, but on the bright side of everything, it's going to be able to start getting some kills here. We see the Lily get dropped. Very nice. Charmeleon on the board. We're just getting full developed here. And Tapu is out of here. Now this will probably... well, you just have to wait and see. Yeah, so we see the Tapu come out here on the next one. Makes sense. You're going to get 100 damage down. But there's a big difference of this game and any other game we've seen from Zombie Dragon. Is this time we've got point number 1 and we've got stuff on the bench. Now the Giratina's up. 0 energy on it. So it will get its first energy right now. But here's the question. Do you opt to say, do I want 100 damage? Or... do I opt to get 2 energies on Giratina right now? That's the question. Lately, I've been using Decidueye Spirit Tomb and the Pink Grass Spider Pokemon. It's kind of fun. I hope I can have time in the future to join a tournament. Pipe, we hope you do too. Pipe, Did you end up connecting to the members slots on the Discord yet? Because maybe the members tournament might be the best because it's not like committing a full day. You just have to commit like an hour in the middle of a day in the week. Type Null is getting the first energy. This is so interesting. I love the idea of adding these together. Okay, so we are going to see the K-Pit Charizard. And Steam Artillery is going to take that second point. Now, Charizard has 80 damage. Why does that matter? Well, it matters because if there is no Magnezone, it will have to use something else other than just Magnemite or Magneton to get the kill. Uh-oh. Snapping, why are you uh-ohing? Did you just get knocked out? World's smallest violin is about to be played. Professor's research gets dropped. Not yet. Good. Snapping, what game are you on? What's the score? Why are you doing this to us? I mean, I can go look, but I'm looking at a Magnezone here. I'm busy. Alright, so Magnezone is going to get the kill. He's got lots of energy too, so that's going to be very tough to deal with. Help the opponent. It might have, Pipe. It's hard to know. You never know until you get to see the other side. Just one first match. Way to go, Snapping. Obviously, it was a long match. Drawn out. But you did what needed to be done. Now, this is all going to come down to, really. My guess is that this is going to come down to a Sabrina potential. That's what we're all looking at, what we're looking at here. It's just like 2 points apiece. Is there Sabrina? I haven't looked at the deck lists. Maybe there's potential and there's a, what do you call it? Come on, get the words out. A cape. But without having something to get that above 150 HP, it's tough. And that is going to take this to game 3. Let's go. Charizard up on the board. Steam Artillery pulling in the third point here, bringing it to a 1-1 GT versus Basti. Good game, guys. Pulling it out, pulling through. Oh, got a little bit of got to put in the score. Fair enough. When you're doing the whole thing by phone. Look at that. Well played. Good luck. If that's not great sportsmanship, then I don't know what is. If that's not great sportsmanship, I don't know what is. Young Ant, how you doing, brother? How are your games going? All right, here we go. Game 3, guys. It's been a doozy of a set, to say the least. For us having some technical difficulties, I'm really glad that we've had the chance to get this match streamed live for everyone. All right, so we got the full setup here. Turn 1, going to Basti. I got new shoes yesterday. Very nice, Zelda. Zelda, how are you doing? Have you calmed down? Things are good? I see nobody's talked in the Discord for a hot second, so I'm thinking things are doing good. How are you feeling? Today, I got my booster of 6 packs from Destiny Rivals. Let's just say I should have kept it sealed. Oh, pipe. Oh, no. All right, so first energy goes down on Charmander. Really interesting. Versus last game, it was different. Now, the big difference of this game versus last game is there's a whole bench behind this Tapu. Whole bench behind it. So, we see the Mars go down. Mars being very commonly played. They went horribly. I didn't even win the wins I won. What does that even mean? You didn't even win the wins you won? Charmeleon on the board. Okay, 2 energies. Hasn't taken an attack yet. So, here's the thing. I mean, obviously, it's scary. It's scary business right now. But on the bright side, you've taken no damage, But you do what you got to do. Very common to be playing Mars early on in the games. I mean, it's just shown with the numbers that the earlier you get a Mars out there, first turn, second turn, while they still have a hand, the better off you're going to be. Personal preference, I like to try to play it as soon as I can. Pending they have more cards and or depending on what their bench looks like. Pipe, that's why I don't even buy Pokemon cards. Because I just don't open them. If I do buy them, I just don't open them. How's everybody doing in the tournament? Well, it looks like Snapping is up 1-0, still on a loser's run right now. We are streaming a winner's match right now. The winner of this best of 3, and it's 1-1. The winner of this best of 3 goes to the top 8, which will be streamed tomorrow. Speaking of which, we probably should just make sure that nobody is playing their top 8 matches yet. Charmeleon is still there, strong, living the dream, taking another 40 damage. And there we go, Charizard EX hits the board. Lily on top of that. 1 point for GT going on here. So top 8 is when both hit 4 left. When there's like 4, like when there's only 2 matches in the upper bracket and 2 matches in the lower bracket. So right now, these 2 players are playing for the exact what we're talking about. They're playing for the top 8 position. Pipe, you gotta keep them sealed. You gotta keep them sealed forever. You gotta wait. You gotta stick it out. You know what? I found the best way to help keep a Pokemon card sealed is to just be obsessive about them at the beginning. Like, look them up on eBay like every other day. See if the prices are changing, how many are selling. And then, like, at one point, you'll just be like, you'll get sick of it, and then you'll wait 6 months, and then you'll look it up, be like, oh, it kind of went up. And then, like, another 6 months, you'll be like, oh, now it's like, I'm definitely not opening these. All right, so we got a Magnezone on the back too. Sorry, a Magneton on the back. Getting that Psychic Energy too, so it's like full whatever happens. This Charizard is hopefully, from Basti's perspective, going down right now. Good job, Jason. Good job keeping it together. Yes, it does. It does still have a while to go. It usually takes about 3 hours. So we're probably, and to be fair, today, despite how it's felt, has been going very quick. So I bet you we will be done in less than that. Very interesting plays here. So the retreat into the Giratina. I will go look into that. I just saw a message pop up. L47. I hate to do it because we know he's here and playing. And that is going to be GG's. Noble fight, Zombie Dre, and noble fight there. You were so close. That's okay. You're still in this. You're still in this. Jason is in the next round, round 5. Let me just look so that I can tell you the exact number. So we're playing to lower round 7, Zelda. To round 7 if you're in losers. Wait. Yeah, round 7. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. Snapping, if you can hear me, if you want to go live stream, you can. Law, if you're still playing, if you're about to start a match, you could live stream if you want. I know that. Oh, right, you can't. Sorry. I'm playing already. Sounds good, Snapping. You're fine. Good luck. Siraj, you've just had... It's so yeah, it's top 4 in the upper and top 4 in the lower. Correct. Siraj, give me 1 second and I'll take a look at your situation. I'm just dealing with some top 8ers. Just making sure everybody is where they need to be. Snapping, you lost your next game. That's okay. Keep it together. Keep it together. You're doing great. Jason, we might get you to stream your next game. We should definitely get Jason to stream his next game. Looks like people are back to looking for someone. I'm gonna go Siraj. Let's find your game right now. All right, Siraj, you're taken care of. L43, L4. Waiting for tomorrow. Me personally, I'd be torn. On one hand, guaranteed top cut, but the cooldown period till then would kill me. You know what though, Zelda? It actually gives you prep time. You know exactly who your opponent is, and you exactly know who your potential opponent is if you win. So, you could do a lot of prep in that time if you really, really wanted to. A lot of prep can be done. Snapping, no! How could this happen to snapping? You did alright today, though. You beat Jefferson out, you beat Magma out, you got 1 win. Made it to lower round 4. Exactly. You should be proud of that. You should always be proud of that. Oh, zombie. Sorry. In my chats, they're both red and they both are Z, and the dyslexia goes off. Zombie. You know what? Either way, it's tough, but it's cool because there is a little bit of a prep element. Zombie Dragon. Come back to the live stream or remind me at some point in time, and I'll tell you about our members tournament that's coming up. You might be really interested in it. It's a fun tournament we're trying to put on. Yeah, I can tell you that in a hot second. You have to get to lower round 7, zombie. Lower round 7. We do not play lower round 7. You need to win on your match in lower round 6. Is Jason here? When was the last time Jason spoke? Awesome. Jason's gonna come on the live stream for us for this next one. Zombie, you've done good. Exactly. You're one away. You got this. You got this. Honestly, I have faith in you. You played really well. You played really strong. You've got good instincts from what we saw. I'd be very happy to cast your games tomorrow in the finals. Just saying. If that matters at all. If my opinion matters at all to you. Jason is still in. That's a great question. Let me, Eve, get this kind of set up. Okay, we kind of, I guess, kind of have it set up. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Jason from the Peeps is still in. Snapping just got knocked out. Nobody else in loser's bracket is still in. Tobias is still here in the loser's bracket, who he won the last DCC, but he won in winner's bracket. Oh, I got another message to do here. So I think it's Jason is our final player. And then Siraj is still in. Siraj has won the last 2 King of the Hill events. So we've got some players. We definitely have some return players still here. Jason is the most regular that's still in it. We are trying to get him on stream right now. Is taking too much. What should I do? I'm waiting since 11 minutes. Let's go. L4, 5. Safe to give the person who's been waiting 11 minutes a win for the first one. Zelda, I'm on top of it. He's there. The thing is, he's there. He's just like doing something. That's the current situation. Zelda. So don't. I'm taking care of it. I've given them a 5 minutes to start from 1 minute ago. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I know. I wish we could get you to see the chats. All right. Let's just get a real quick here. Get things half looking the way it's supposed to. We got Jason here. One of our regular warriors still in the game here with his dark deck against a type null fighting deck. My guess is this is the Rampardo stacks we've been seeing in the tournament. Because so you have to remember a zombie dragon that so when there's the first 4 slot, when we go to the next one, 2 players from the upper bracket of those top 4 come down. So then there will be only 2 at the top and then 4 in the losers bracket. So that's where that comes in. That's why it's a double 4 bracket. Yeah. No, good question though. Honestly, double elimination is a little bit of a different beast. So no, not a bad question. All right. Their matches started. Now I can focus on Jason's game here. Wheezing is up. Let's go. It may not be exactly where he wants to be, but it's alive, it's poisoned, and he can do some attacks. So, you know, sometimes you take what you can get. And in this scenario, it's going to be 40 damage. But if nothing changes and no Giovanni drops, then this game could just come to an explosive close real quick here. Zombie, dudette, you're good. You're good. I'm one of the only streamers that consistently plays double elimination. So this is not an on you situation. This is an on me situation. But you are completely in the. You're good. I like double elimination better because I don't like keeping people all day just to not make it. When you lose twice, you're gone. You can stick around because you want to hang out, but you don't need to stick around all day. Yeah, I like double elimination way more than I like single elimination. I personally, just a personal preference, because I came from playing Smash Ultimate in tournaments, I like double elimination more than I like Swiss, just because, like, every Swiss tournament we've had, like, we'll lose 2 games, and then, like, you don't even know if you make top cut on that, so you're just kind of playing because maybe you make top cut, and then as soon as you get that 3rd loss, you're done, but, you know, you just don't know where you're at. Tough scenario going on here. Wheezing up back on the board here. Let me just go and take a quick little gander, make sure things are moving along. Looks like everybody's searching. Let's go back and make sure our winners are content with what I said. Everybody is doing what needs to be done, it looks like. I'm out of here. Have a good weekend. I'll pop in tomorrow. Snapping. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you for being here. Thanks for playing. Good job today, snapping. We'll see you tomorrow in the finals. Well, you know, to watch the finals, hopefully. Win or go home. Starting my match. There you go. Zombie, I'm loving the attitude. Good luck. So we got the poison down. We've got 1 point, but very, very unfortunately here, I don't see a way out of this for Jason. 2 points for the opponent here. Gonna get a knockout. That's gonna be game number 1. Link, welcome in. There we go. Likely will be done within the next hour. All right, here we go. 1 type null. We got a coughing in the front, Darkrai EX in the back, and we got the jellyfish also in the back. 2 jellyfishes to be exact. The jellyfishies, one might say. It's just fish. I know. No, on this stream it's fishes, jellyfishes. Yes, it is just jellyfish. The jellyfish are swarming. Ooh, okay. So opting to do the 20 damage here from Darkrai. Obviously, it's looking like does not have Wheezing in hand. Fishes are for when you have multiple quantity and multiple type. This is not, well, I mean, I think this is like round 5 in lowers. Round 5 in lowers, yeah. Link, round 5 in lowers. Alright, so we got the jellyfish up. Mage will have to put me through a tutorial on how to even pronounce the name tomorrow. It's tough. Like, I see the workings. I see what Jason has put together with his deck. And you know what? Cool, because he's the only one playing this deck today. And he's gotten pretty far with it. The issue is that... really, the issue with what we're looking at has more to do with... if you just don't pull what you need. We know he's got the poison barbs. We know he's got the Weezings. But you're not pulling them. Nihil Lego. One of the easier ones. Nihil Lego. Can't we just call him the Jelly? Can't it just be known as the Jelly? I think that this is coming pretty close here to a close. That now, granted, this deck is running the Rampardos, so Rampardos can explode that fast. So it'll be really interesting to see if it pops out right now. But that's what it would take. Or maybe, or am I wrong? Am I just saying the wrong things? Maybe I am saying the wrong things. $100 damage, big damage down there. Wheezing on the board, okay. In my opinion, Stakataka is easier. That one is just how it sounds, though, I'm fairly certain, unless I'm saying it wrong. It didn't say it was the easiest. Way easier than Sudowoodo. I tell ya, Sudowoodo, that's just... Who's even in that camp, if you know what I mean? All right. Good play here. Real question is, are we running any Cyruses? Haven't looked at the deck list, so you'll be as surprised as I am if we see the Cyrus hit the board right now. Strike a pose. Wait, like, what is it? Blue steel? Blue steel. Wait, no, he can't turn left, so it's right. Blue steel. There you go. There's the blue steel. We get victory for Jason with blue steel. What does that mean, guys? What just happened? Did I just prove that blue steel is good luck? Or did Jason just win all on his own and blue steel had nothing to do with it? Literally nobody knows. Nobody knows the answer to that. Nobody knows. It could be anything. I'd like to think blue steel helped, though. I think we can all, at the very minimum, no one can deny that the butterfly effect of blue steel didn't help. I mean, like, I'm sure somebody could prove it at some point in the infinite timeline. But this second, it'd be really hard to prove. All right, we got the coughing type null. What you'd expect from what you'd expect. That is what both players are hoping to get as their starters here. Sirius has had like literally the most cracked up game of buys. Literally buys into upper round pretty much. Not quite, but very close. Just making sure everybody's actually playing. Things are moving. And it looks like everybody's going. All right. Terry Summers, this isn't the moment. Oh my gosh. All right, we're back at Jason's game here. Rampardo's looking like an appearance might be happening. Might be happening. Unless it's frozen. It's 100% frozen. The game is frozen. Discord is failing us today. I tell you, we even have boosted to level 1. Discord, we deserve better. We deserve better. This is a bad sales pitch to getting into level 2 if level 1 isn't going down. Down to game 3. Oh boy. All right, let's go back to bracket at this point. All right, so let's take a look here. We lost Jason's game. We'll try to catch a game as it gets into like the we are going to try to get serious into, well, the next round of whoever's against Tobias on stream. I think that's a match we'd like to see. That would be a cool match. If it's Sirius versus Tobias Oak, that would be cool. The previous winner of King of the Hill, the previous two-time winner of King of the Hill versus the previous DCC3 winner. That will be a fun match, and that will only happen if Sirius beats Kraken. And Kraken has been on a good losers run, doing 2-0 sweeps, essentially since he's hit losers. Jason GG's, brother. Makes it to round 5. He is knocked out with a 1-2 loss. We got Zombie Dragon here, I believe down 1 game. I don't know if they haven't been updating the scoreboard as it goes, so we'll have to wait and see. Law, good job, good job. Sirius is up 1 game against Kraken now. This will be a cool match. I'm going to hold out to see if we can get them on stream. I know Sirius can live stream as long as Discord can hold it together. Law, good luck. Good luck. Dresden just played very well, very well. Against Jason. Now it looks like everybody's playing. Everybody's doing what they're supposed to be doing. So we've done a good job. And Zombie Dragon takes it to a 1-2 knockout. GG Zombie Dragon today. You did play well. You did play well. It's a tough go, though. It's a tough go. Mage, how's Ursi doing? Are you keeping track of how the Ursi tourney is going? Anything really exciting going on that end? On that front? That was scary. Oh no, Sophia, what was scary? What was scary? Now you have me scared. What's so scary? The redeem sound. Did I miss something? Oh, the good game. Yeah. Sometimes it works really good, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it works great, sometimes it's less than great. I wish I could give you a better answer than that, Sophia. Zombie Dragon, I hope you had a good time with us today. We do normally live stream Monday to Saturday. Tomorrow we will also be on to do the finals. Please feel free to stop in and say hello. We will tell you about all the stuff we have planned for this month. All the new details coming out early next week. So stop in on the stream and say hello. Don't be a stranger. Appreciate you having fun with us. Buzzwool and Silvally. Solgaleo is also back and improved. Hey, you know what? Solgaleo could only go in one direction. It was already just going so far down that like it can only up, you know? Oh, interesting. So stress. Well, not stressful. Stressful is not the word. I'm just waiting. Oh, Kraken won game number 2 against Sirius. We're still going to get the Tobias Oak set next, whether it's against Kraken or against Sirius. It just would be the ultimate battle. It'd be the game of the channel just because of the credentials on both these players in my events. We will get games up here, guys, momentarily. That's good, though. All right. Sorry, we back. Solgaleo so much. Ability pulls a Pokemon out of the deck every turn. That's a good point. That's a really good point. It'll be interesting, Mage, to see if other people put any other combinations together to make that kind of consistently work. Is my match ready? Maybe even Gallade. Infernape is the only thing I think that would like it. Maybe Gallade. Don't tell Snapping that. Or tell Snapping that. Depends what camp you're on. Do you want to see Gallade or not want to see Gallade? Guys, I know that we've had a lot of nothing on stream today. Technical difficulties as well as everybody's in mid-sets right now. But we are going to be lining up a good match for the next one. So bear with us. We got something good coming our way. One day we'll get something good. To anybody that's paying attention, we are in round 6 right now. Round 6, pretty much this is going to be, once we start streaming this next set, this will be the last set of the day. That will conclude our top 8. And then we will be going into doing top 8 match by match tomorrow. Do 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 do. Jason, are you still here with us? We do know for a fact so far a couple of things. We do know that we have an Infernate Fire Turtle tomorrow. We got a Darkrai Giratina, a Giratina Magnezone, a Buzzwole deck. And it's looking like Incineroar Charizard for sure also. And we have some fun decks that are still in here. Still in here for today. So definitely have some cool stuff still potentially on the board. Something that is sticking out is Stoutland Gengar. Which Gengar are they running? Deck list. Gengar, done to the Bother Gengar. Interesting deck list there. I love the idea of that. You're good, Jason. You are all good. No issues whatsoever. Well, I mean, to be fair, maybe it happened for the way it had to happen. Tobias, Charizard, Incineroar. I mean, yeah, we got some cool stuff coming our way still. Jason, you made it pretty far today. You did pretty good, though. How did you feel like your deck performed, Jason? What would you change about your deck now that you've played it? Or would you not change anything? It was just how the bracket panned out. It's not impactful enough. Interesting. I mean, I will say, does definitely less than anything against, like, say, a Charizard deck. There's a lot of decks that it does little against. There's other decks where it does a lot of good things, too. Siraj, you're out. You didn't make it through. Oh, we're not going to get the epic battle. That's okay, though. Tobias. We might need to add him. It's been a hot minute. Maybe play another or a copy of Sabrina. Repel real bad against rare candy decks, which we are seeing a ton of. That's very true. Seeing a lot of those decks right now. I'm like 90% sure Mew is fairly certain this is Tobias. All right, here we go. Hadward Decidui. Ooh, Siraj. GG's, man. Tough go. All right, looks like we have another match coming up. Hopefully that helps. I just made the change. Jason, I hope it made the change too. Jason, you got to work on it. You got to perfect the deck because you might be using it in the members tournament. All right, looks like we got a match up here. Kraken versus Tobias. Looks good. You can get started. Siraj, I don't know if you're still here, but it was, if you had won your set, you would have been against the player that won the last DCC. So it would have been cool to have the defending champion of King of the Hill versus the defending champion of the DCC. All right, guys. This should be a good match. This is going to be pretty much one of our final matches of the day. All right, just getting the last players signed ready for it. All right. We got a game going on here. Whew. All right, we finally got a set here. We got Kraken versus Trainer Red, which is Tobias, Incineroar, and Charizard versus the Buzzwool. So let's see how this goes. If you guys are listening, I do appreciate you going through the work to putting this on the stream. Just a quick reminder to anyone listening that for tomorrow, it is mandatory to be on stream. If you tell me that you cannot do it and your opponent can't, I will have no problems DQing both of you. So keep that in mind. That is a non-negotiable. All right, so we do see the Litten getting that first energy. We do have a weakness here on the Buzzwool, and no attack going off. Okay, just wants to keep at full HP. Full HP is more important in this second for Litten. Of course, I'm talking to someone in Portuguese right now. Let's see if this actually works. But perfect. All right, we got the translation. It all worked out. I'm sorry, guys. Lack of casting there. But we got it all together. He did get the message that it is going to be tomorrow. All right. Ultimate, welcome in. No, I'm so sorry I missed the tournament. I've been super busy. It's all good to Ultimate. This is the final set of the day is what we're watching right here, right now. Buzzwool against the Charizard right here. 170 damage with that big hit here. Will this be enough to take care of the Charizard? That is the question. There might be. I don't know. I don't exactly know what could be on the board here. And to be fair, I think Kraken is also a little bit up against the wall too, just saying, okay, like, how can I get out of this? So there should be some retreatability here. There we go. So the ability goes off here. Retreating in, so it's just trying to stall a turn out. Okay. Excuse me. Trying to keep that Buzzwole as alive as long as possible. Problem is, the longer that goes on, that Charizard can just, yeah, it's lilied, it's back to full HP, it's 200 HP now. It's not getting easier to kill it. But part of this could be just the digestion, just seeing, okay, how do they play? You know, just play this out, try to get calm, collected, and just prepare for the next game, you know? Sometimes you just do that, right? You can, you know, just take it in, see, okay, this is where I made mistakes. I need to adjust for next game. And that could be what we're seeing here. And 120 damage goes down. With the weakness, it's just not quite going to be enough with this Charizard with being able to do Steam Artillery here. And that second Lily goes down. And that is GG's. Concede. Game number 1 is going to be going to Tobias. All right, here we go. Game number 2, 1 for Red Trainer, aka Tobias. Kraken, though, has proven with many wins that he deserves to be here. So, let's see how this game shapes up. Charmander in the lead this time. Okay, so we're going to see a little swap happen here right off the bat. Very nice. 70 HP with 1 energy, going to be able to hit both Pokemon here. So at the very minimum, you know, you start chipping away at both of them. Really can start to add up the longer a rare candy does not hit the field. Also, too, when you start chipping at both of them, you do have to really consider, like, okay, like, I only have 2 lilies in the deck, right? And so we've already started to chip away. So trying to figure out exactly where that goes. But there's always going to be the type advantage here for the Charmander. So without a heal or cape or anything like that, this guy's going to not last for too long here. So we see the telegraph right there. The cape gets dropped. And the Buzzwole hits the bench. Buzzwole on the bench gets that next energy. We are going to see another attack. It's going to hit both of them again. unless that hand is just massive and waiting, we are probably going to see a Charmander hit the discard pile this turn. And there we go with the Litten also. So get the Litten ready. Just, okay, if I'm potentially going to lose both of these Pokemon, and I think that it's really good to say that wherever this energy goes, it's likely telegraphing what the next play will be, right? It is a safe bet that probably, unless we see... Interesting. Okay, I'm in for this. So just opting to say, you know what? I know I'm going to lose these. Doing a little bit more damage is what I want to do right here. So get 50 damage off, discards the energy, but it's not quite enough to get a kill. And even with the Erica, it's going to bring this to 60 HP. I mean, this is just, it's a tough. This is an uphill battle. Grabbing 2 points here. No rare candy, or at least a rare candy or Charizard has been pulled. Litten is going to be hitting the active spot right now. And unless it gets evolved right here, it's definitely not going to be getting a kill either. All right, little leg there. Almost getting the kill, but I think that is going to see the win right here. We're going to get a retreat off, and Buzzwole is going to come up, get that third energy, and use its break beat, and there we go. 1-1. Red Trainer and Kraken at 1-1 here. Bringing it to game 3. Good way to end the day off, guys. Great way to end the day off. All right. Kraken going second, getting that first energy we're going to see here. And we are looking at the Kartana up against the Charmander. Shining Revelry Charmander, to be more specific, because we're running both. There we go. There's the other Charmander. First energy going up on Kartana. And we are going to see 40 damage hit this Charmander right away, which is, honestly, it's great. It just gets scary if we do see a Charizard and Rare Candy hit the board right now. Though, 40 damage down, you're already in that scenario where, like, shoot, should I be considering a Lily? So, there is always keeping that in mind. Also tough too, you know, if you do have the Charmeleon, which we do see the Charmeleon here. So you're opting, okay, we're not going to get an attack off, but we have enough HP. Maybe we can make something work. The Sabrina is definitely going to help slow this down a little bit. With that double retreat cost. Just looking at what cards have been played. Guys, and that's the thing. When you get to look at a deck list, you know, you can fact check. You know, this is what's been played. This is what's on the field. This is what I know they have because I can look at their list. Yeah, you can do all the math. You can figure out, you know, pretty close to what you can expect. And tough turn because of that. You know, it's so hard with the Sabrina, you know. Probably even thinking to himself, like, why did I even put Buzzwool on the board? But, you know, you're scared. Not scared. Scared's not the word. You're playing cautious. You're in a tournament. This round makes you hit tomorrow. Very, very interesting. Gets the Charizard out. Gonna do Stoke here. Get 3 more energies on him. 4 energies on it. This is tough to look at. Tough to see. The retreat goes down. That's how dire this is. Let's get off the board. You know what, though? You can still get some pretty big damage here. 40 per turn. Is it enough, though? That's what we're coming down to. Is it enough? And the Lily gets dropped. Okay, so Lily's dropped. Sabrina's already been played. We know that. 5th energy hits. Steam Artillery. Gonna take out Kartana 1. And another 40 damage goes down here. There's some sort of plan, it seems like. Seems like there's something here. Just slowly getting that Charmander lined up on the back. Have you guys ever even seen a game where a Charmander on the back line gets 5 energies? Or a Charizard on the back line without using Stoke? What a game would need to turn into for that to happen. Alright, the Mars goes down. Will that help? Will that hurt? I've gotten close. Zelda, I love that. Maybe it hasn't happened, but it's come close to happening. And there we are, Charizard here. 5 energies. Enough HP. I think that this is going to be the end of it. Trying to pull for something else. And another Charizard hits the board. 2 energy still is going to need to stoke. And 170 goes down. That's going to be the end of the run for Kraken. Good game. Good game. Is that not the end of it? All right. All right, guys, I think that's taking us to the end of today. Let me just make sure that everyone gets their final messages that happened, and then we can see what everything's looking like going into tomorrow. I'm just going to wait for Dresden and Tobias to get back to my message, make sure that either of them read that. But yeah, so that is what we are looking at now. We are at the top 8. And to be fair, with it being a smaller tournament, we've got some fun decks ahead of us tomorrow. We have one Garchomp deck in here, one Charizard, or sorry, 2 Charizard Incineroar decks, one Silvally Rampardos, one Buzzwole Pheromosa, one Giratina Magnezone, one Giratina Darkrai, and one Infernape. So this will be very interesting going into tomorrow. All right. We got the congratulations to the top 8 out there. So it looks like we are done for today. We have our top 8 players ready to go. Let's go over it real quick. Who are we going to be expecting to see facing off tomorrow? In the winners bracket, Lawson into the Lokura. Into the Tobias. Oh wait, we're not even looking at the right one. Doi PLC versus Basti, and then we've got Into the and Sinistia. They'll be like, that's not how you say that tomorrow. Dresden versus Tobias, and Warpus versus Carlin. So, that is where we are at today. Thank you guys for sticking it out today. I know it got a little slow near the end, waiting on matches, but thank you guys so much for being here. We are going to call it for the day. We will see you again tomorrow at 12 p.m. PDT Pacific to do the top 8. All right.